Hunter was our second child. I was really really looking forward to having him. He was very healthy when he was born. When I picked him up from our caregivers, she had said something to me. It struck me a little bit funny, but she had said that he was very cranky that morning, but had been sleeping all afternoon. And I just really assumed that he was getting a bug or something like that. And at that point, he was admitted to the hospital for the flu and an upper respiratory infection. And during our stay there, he was up most of the night, just screaming. I mean, it was just this horrible, high-pitched scream. We were discharged with a number of medications to keep food down because he was vomiting still, inhalers for his respiratory infection. I think he was on some antibiotics. He was all these sorts of treatments to, try to get him better. May 12th, we went back to our pediatrician's office as we needed to, and I remember rushing to that appointment. I was really late. I remember going into the room, and the nurse first measured Hunter's head, and then a resident came in and measured his head, and then my doctor measured his head, and then I got alarmed because that never occurred. And then he gave me the old, "You better sit down," and I thought, what's going on? And he then began to tell me that he was concerned that actually Hunter is hydrocephalic, or has water on the brain. We saw the pediatric neurosurgeon that afternoon. He was reading the CAT scan on the wall light, and he starts asking us questions about what we do for a living, and who we take our kids to daycare. And he said to me, "And Kurt, do you ever go to your daycare providers unannounced?" And I said no, and to be very honest with you, I felt guilty. I'm thinking, should I be? What are you asking me? I didn't understand it. And as soon as that conversation began, he ripped down the CAT scans and he said, "This is child abuse, this is shaken baby syndrome."